What is up, YouTube? This is Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona on Monday, September 12th, 2016. And today is going to be another Max and Champ character video. If you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Thank you for stopping by, clicking the link. If you're a regular, thanks for your continued support. If you guys find this video informative, if you like what you see in the content of the video, you want to see more like this, don't forget to leave a quick thumbs up, share, and subscribe if you want to let your friends know about Mr. MPQ, and I can reach other Marvel Puzzle Questers just like yourself. So today we are going to Max and Champ Vision. As you can see, I have 2 in my rewards waiting to be championed here. I have an hour and 32 minutes before this one expired, so I was really trying to work up the ISO again on this one. I almost had, or I did have enough to do it sooner, but I had to level up Venom for the last Crash of the Titans video that I did, which took about 56,000 or something like that. So it definitely drained me of being able to do this video a little bit sooner than tonight. So with barely making that deadline, let's go ahead and get this guy leveled up. So Vision is one of my remaining 3 stars that I haven't championed yet. I think I have 6 left, or I will have 6 after this. So there's Vision, Spider-Man, Ragnarok, Sentry, Quicksilver, Gamora, Beast, Mystique. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9. So I'll have 8 left after this that I need to get to. I do have the covers for Vision, so he's next on deck. These are just 3 stars I don't use often unless they're powered up in events. Doesn't seem to fit into the normal combos that I like to use. If you guys do use those characters, let me know in the comments below which combos you like to use them with. Obviously they all have potential, but let me know what you think. So to get him up to 166, we're going to use a huge chunk of that ISO. Once he's at 166, you can champion for 7,500. For those of you who are unfamiliar with championing characters, for any 2, 3, 4-star character, anybody basically but 1 stars can be championed. Once they are at max level, you can champion them for a certain amount. For 3 stars, it's 7,500. I believe for 2 stars is 5,000. And I haven't yet maxed or championed anything higher than a 3-star, so I'm imagining it's a little bit more than that. Once you have a champion, you can mix and match abilities however you see fit. If I have somebody with a really strong blue ability, I don't know, throw one out there, Beast. So Beast's blue ability creates friendly tiles, and you want to use that ability as a level 5. I don't need a level 5 for Vision. If I wanted to absorb some extra damage, I can take abilities from my blue here, switch them to yellow. Now this is going to take 1040 less damage, and the red power becomes Light Disruption, which Light Disruption converts 2 enemy strike or protect tiles to basic and deals 2481 damage per tile. So that would deal not only absorb damage, 1000 less per hit, but it would also deal up to almost 5,000 in damage if there are enemy strike or protect tiles. So unless you're fighting somebody who creates these tiles, that ability is not going to be so useful. So in that case, it would be more wise to use the blue ability, Density Heavy, in which case that is going to deal an extra, well, this is at level 3, 560. Up at level 5 would deal 1040 more damage, so kind of the reverse of that yellow ability. instead of absorbing the damage, is going to deal more damage. So that would be a good opportunity to just go onto the offensive and use that with the red ability here. That is a variant ability based on which, if any, density tiles are on the board. If there are no density tiles, light or heavy, it's going to be Solar Beam. Deals 2710 damage. This is at max level 166. I haven't championed him yet. Obviously, we'll go up with each level that you give him extra covers. So Solar Beam is going to deal 2710 damage and destroy a random plus symbol of tiles. So 5 consecutive or 5 adjoining tiles. So it's random. It could be great for creating cascades. It could randomly destroy enemy friendly tiles that are on the board, or enemy special tiles that are on the board. So if somebody like Storm uses Hailstorm and there's just a ton of those tiles, you need to clear some out, that could be a good way to do it. If you have the blue ability active, Heavy Strike is going to deal 2259 damage to the enemy team, and with Light Disruption, which I have at level 5 right now, is going to deal that damage as well, like we mentioned before. So let's bump this back up. I'm going to take it off of yellow because I do tend to play more offensive heavy abilities, and that doesn't change anything there. And you know, most, I think, dealing 560 less damage is most matches, unless there's an ability firing off for like 3000 damage. It's not going to affect much of this guy's health, although 560 less does take a significant amount of that and just negates it. So a little bit about Vision. If you're unfamiliar with the character, he is affiliated with Team Heroes, Team Avengers, and Team Iron Man. He is a synthezoid. I think this is going on the movie premise here, created by Ultron to destroy the Avengers. After battling Earth's mightiest heroes and discovering Ultron's true motives, Vision had a change of heart and became an Avenger himself. So let's, too far, wrong button, 166. We're going to go ahead and, since he is championed, go ahead and start adding levels. Any 3-star that you champion is going to automatically give you that legendary recruit token right off the bat. As you have seen in, where's a good place for this? Where are we? Right here. Other champion videos that you've seen of mine. If you haven't, please feel free to peruse my channel. They are all labeled by date and what type of video they are, whether it's Crash of the Titans or a Maxim Champion. So look for those titles. And what we're going to do, each level that you add with the extra covers, this allows you to avoid having to throw away those covers that you get for a character that's already been maxed out. For a 3-star, you never get less than 500 because that's how much you would get for basically selling, quote-unquote, covers that you can't use or could not use in the previous versions of the game. So it's always at least 500, and then sometimes up to 1,000. You get a mix of hero points and command points, starting at 175, all the way up to, I think it's 15 at the later levels. Each 3-star character has a very particular 4-star character that is paired with them. So as you level up this 3-star, you start getting covers for the 4-star character that they're assigned to or matched to. Got something in my eye, excuse me, sorry about that. So with that in mind, Vision is who we're looking at today, and his 4-star is Cyclops. Usually there's a connection in comic relation to these guys between Vision and Cyclops. I'm not sure that there really is one because Cyclops is X-Men and Vision is Avengers. They're both heroes? I have no idea. They both shoot laser beams out there. Cyclops from his eyeballs and Vision from the little gem in his forehead. Maybe that's a connection. I don't know. Getting some of these classic Cyclops covers is personally going to help me because I have a very hard time getting those covers when they're around, whether in rewards packs or in just ranking. I never seem to pull that off. So Cyclops is a character that I would like to level up some more. You get one of each color cover for these 4-star characters as you progress the character up to 266, which is 100 levels higher than your base or your max level normally of 166. So at 183 you get his red cover, and that is Combined Forces. Yeah, so this one does base damage and then destroys a chosen basic tile if you have at least 10 or more team up AP, reduces 10 of those, and then deals 593 damage, so a little bit extra, and destroys an entire row, but doesn't deal damage or generate AP. And then you get some more command points, start creeping up on ISO. Level 223, you get the blue ability, which is going to help generate red AP if you pick a 3x3 tile. It deals damage and destroys any basic red tiles around that. At level 5 is going to go up to 1588 damage and in a 5x5 area, generating red AP from that, which is going to fuel that other ability that we just talked about. And you start getting some legendary recruit tokens up in like the 230 level, 239. Some more hero points, 8 command points, hero points. There's your 15 command points at level 261. And then the yellow Cyclops ability at 265, finishing with another legendary recruit token at 266. And that yellow ability for Cyclops is the one where, if you're unfamiliar with that, any team up tiles that you match are going to give your team AP in its strongest color, so that depends on what level characters you have on your team, what covers you have available to you, and that may or may not be helpful. For example, I was using this Cyclops character with, I believe, the Red Hulk, and the strongest color was green. I still don't have any green Red Hulk covers, so it was basically a useless ability. So for example, that's just one of the scenarios where it may or may not be as useful as you might think. If you have a character set or a team with all full covers available, then you're more likely to benefit from that yellow ability. So now that we have some legendary recruit tokens, or we have a legendary recruit token, let's go ahead and go to the vault here, and with those legendary tokens that you get, it's always going to be for the latest Legends pack, which gives you a 5% chance to get one of the newest 5-star characters. Black Bolt, Black Widow, and Hulk are the newest 5-stars available. I actually have one of Bruce Banner Hulk and one of Natasha Romanoff Black Widow. Still waiting to get that Black Bolt Inhuman King, and then I believe I will have one of every 5-star in the game once I get that Black Bolt. So there are some of the latest, or the classic 5-star covers I need more covers for, but that's another story for another day. So let's go ahead and try our luck. It's a 4-star. Miles Morales. It's purple. Hide and seek. I need a red cover for him. But let's go ahead and we can add him into the roster. Miles should be 140, I think. Oh, there he is. 152. So I have him currently a 3-3-1 build because those are all the abilities that I have. Let's go ahead to purple. So adding this in is going to create 4 web tiles instead of 2, so that doubles the web tiles on the board, and surprise deals additional damage. The one thing that I wish these abilities would specify is what that damage is, or what that ability does when there's a if-then power combo. Hide and seek, so it's going to turn Miles Morales invisible and create 4 web tiles. Then the power becomes surprise. Great. What does surprise do? Why should I have to use this ability in order to find out what it does? Very similar for like Ant-Man with his grow ability. Okay, so purple and blue for Ant-Man both give him the opportunity to use that grow ability. What does that do? It's based on the cover level that you have, obviously, and the level of the character. But I really wish that Marvel Puzzle Quest and Demiurge and D3Go, if anybody of you guys are watching my videos, which I would hope someday to reach that level, or get somebody's attention, why not include that flavor text, just somewhere in below, and let us know what that means before we have to use it. Because if you're trying to stack damage or finish a round, maybe you want to save that damage for the next guy coming up on a second wave. Maybe you'd rather use a different ability over that one given the circumstances of battle or of your AP stash. So that's just something that I would like. Maybe there are those of you out here who agree with me. Let me know in the comments below if there's a way that you found to be more effective in using your powers with good intel on the damage before you have to use it. So now he's at a 4-3-1 build, and I just backed out of all that. So I could level him up to 172, but I don't have the ISO, so I'm just going to leave him where he is for now. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, which I hope that you have, please don't forget to leave that thumb up, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, link it up on social media. You can follow me on Twitter as Mr. MPQ, at MR_MPQ, link in the description below. And until next time, keep on questing.